kind of went off and I came over here to Dominion, and you went off and did your own thing, which I feel like is brilliant because you've really gotten to kind of control your direction and shine. How's that been for you?
I mean, I was so scared to leave, a nice, great job in which I got to travel all the time and work with really, really, really amazing consultants, and got to work with super crazy smart people, meaning super crazy smart in the sense of unbelievably brilliant. But I don't know. I just kind of woke up one day and I had always had this goal of having my own business, and I was never ready until one day it was like I just kept having all these signs from the man upstairs that it was time. It was time for me to go out on my own. And I thought the only way that I could start off my business would be by doing residential, something I had done when I worked in London before I came to Gensler. I didn't really have a lot of experience with, and I didn't really even have that much of an interest in. And somehow, oddly now, it's like when I was working on hotels, but people that want to go crazy in their hotel rooms and their suites. And I can't believe how much I love residential now.
Well, you can go crazy. I think that is the thing that is interesting, is that while the contract spaces, and when we talk about contract spaces, that's kind of like the commercial. So think about like law firms or corporate offices.
Yeah.
It has to almost be more neutral because it has to cater to a lot of different people's personalities.
Yeah.
When you're doing a hotel, that lives and dies on its personality, right? Because that's the thing that differentiates it from other places down there.
It has to be an experience that immerses you and makes you feel emotions and then draws you back. Same with retail. That's what I loved about retail. It was all about the user experience, how to draw them in. What was that story you were going to tell? Yep. I do have to say, I still want to do retail again, but retail, I loved retail.
Retail is fun just because I'm kind of doing it right now on top of the residential. But the one thing that I will say about residential that I really like, and I think that, everyone can look at their own homes and really recognize, is that while, going from corporate, it's kind of more general. Retail is more focused, but multiple different users, multiple different psychologies you're dealing with. When you go into someone's house, it is that person.
Oh my
gosh.
And
it's that much more focused on that one personality, and that's fun because
the family's personality.
Or the family's personality, which, I think when a family comes together, it's like this
conglomerate.
Aggregate.
Yeah.
But it is one of those cool things where like there is no space that is more personal than your home. It's where like the best stuff happens, it's where the worst stuff happens, but it's that much more important that it reflects and supports your personality.
Yep.
So there's almost like a therapy.
Well, and that's my shtick, and I mean this. I think it's because of all the different people that I had been trained under, is that I truly do not design for myself. It's not my style. It's not about Ann and pushing her ideas and, having a collection of projects that all look the same. I really am trying to bring my clients' personality and experiences to life. And I feel like when you see, I have a couple projects that still have to be photographed, but when you see the collection of them, all of them are very vastly different, and they really are the personality of the clients.
Well, that I think is almost the hallmark of being a true designer, because I think the difference between designers, and I don't mean this in a pejorative manner, but like kind of like decorators, is design is problem solving. It's not just making things pretty. And when you look at what your problem is, what your design brief is, it's to make a space and an experience for that person.
Yep.
It's not you as a designer or as a decorator overlaying your taste onto something, and it's not someone pointing at like a Pottery Barn catalog and saying, I want that. It's you pulling in all this abstract information about their personality, what they like and don't like, and then you're filtering it and articulating it in your design of that space.
Exactly.
You're a bad designer if everything looks the same.
Well, I don't know if I'll say it, but I mean...